Hey everybody, welcome back to CALLOUS Invitational 3 Round 1 action. This is Game 2 between Golden Sun on February Stars and Hclat. Game 1, a fairly one-sided affair. Hclat coming out on top. He's looking for the 2-0 victory over one of ADV's best players, and Golden Sun looking for the rally back. Here's the second game. Golden Sun on the bottom with a T-tar, Hclat on the top with a T-tar. That becomes a T-tar and a Scarm. Make that a Scarm and a Scarm. And there is a taunt for Golden Sun, which is going to prevent the spikes. So advantage for Golden Sun. Hclat goes to Bliss, and Spikes Flare number 1 does come down. Spikes number 2. And the best thing Hclat can do here is just go Seismic Toss. That does not seem all that exciting. Now T-tar comes down. And yeah, it wasn't even a bluff. It wasn't even trying to lull him into staying in to eat a Fire Blast. He does just go Seismic Toss again. That's going to show that the T-tar does have lefties, but he's also got Focus Punch, and the opposing Scarm is going to take that on the chin. Here's Focus Punch again, and it'll simply be a Protect. Scarm may or may not have Drill Peck here to disrupt Focus Punch. He's going to go for it again. And yeah, it's just Spikes Flare number 1 as the T-tar continues not only to lefty up, now back to full health, but he continues Focus Punching as well. Does Hclat have the answer? Right now, Hclat definitely behind. He's one layer down on the spikes, and his pokes are taking a beating. Scarm here going to die to the Focus Punch. He does get a Toxic off on the T-tar, which counts for more than nothing, but the advantage is definitely with Golden Sun right now. Hydro Pump there on the incoming Scarm. That helps a little bit. Gets him down to 39%. Here's Gengar trying to come in on a Protect. Comes in on Toxic. That works out just as well. He's going to be immune to that, of course. Jolteon comes in for February Stars. Eats a Fire Punch in doing so for 31%. Blissy's a safe switch, but has to be careful of Roar. Here's T-tar, and there is the obvious Roar. That's going to drag out the last poke from Hclat. Previously unrevealed Starmie. Probably not what he wants to get dragged out against the Jolteon here, especially because that is presumably his Rapid Spinner, and that damage adds up. Swampert here is something that could maybe force the Jolteon out, but no, Hclat goes Blissey, and it is Hidden Power here, almost certainly Grass. There is no reason, unless it is a stone-cold bluff, to go HP Ice there. And there is Soft Boiled and Roar respectively. Bliss did get back to 100%. Before being phased out. Gengar afraid to stay in here, and looks like rightfully so, because Jolteon did go straight Thunderbolt here. Finally, the matchup Hclat wants is at hand. Blissey finally forces out that Jolteon. It did a lot of work, though. And T-tar is what we end up with here. It comes in on Spikes and an S-Toss, but here's Focus Punch. Swampert going to have to take that on the chin after stepping on 2 layers of Spikes. 57% is big damage. Pert goes down to the red. Scarm in, Scarm out with a Torrent Range Hydro Pump. Brings us to a 5-5 briefly, but here comes Meta looking for the revenge kill. Meteor Mash will suffice. Down goes Swampert. The lead back to Golden Sun. 5-4 and 2 unrevealed. Starmie now. Hydro Pump swing and a miss, not what Hclat needs when he's already behind. Gets knocked out by the HP Grass, and Golden Sun looking very good at this point to send us to a Game 3. Jolteon comes in, Fire Punch. It's going to live just barely through the sand. Gengar might just have to stay in and take it on the chin here. No, he sees it differently. Here's Bliss. Thunder Wave is what happens to it. Blissey at about half and paralyzed. She can go soft-boiled here, but Meta can come in and does. Soft-boiled gets off through the para, but now the Meta very threatening with both Scarm and Swampert down. There's the Meteor Mash miss that is desperately needed, but more bad things are going to have to happen for Hclat to have any chance to crawl back into this game. He did connect with T-Wave. Here's T-tar, and full para kicks in. T-tar maybe threatens it out here. There's a critical hit Earthquake. That definitely helps. That kills a Meta that should not be dead right now. That gives Hclat a glimmer of hope in coming back in this game. He would have needed a Hypnosis miss there, I think, but it connects. Now the question becomes, when does T-tar wake? Focus Punch. Blissey coming into that. And that is going to hurt. 54%, and the mind games begin. Do you attack into a focus punch or do you soft-boiled? February Stars not going to allow either. He fodders off Jolteon, preventing Blissey from making a move. No soft-boiled, and now the T-Tar comes in for the revenge. Nice play there for Golden Sun to control the tempo and use his fodder wisely. 3-2 advantage now for Golden Sun. 2-2 game now. We still don't know the last poke. Gengar on Gengar is the matchup. They're both at 100%. Hclat's faster, buffeted by the sand first. There's Ice Punch. No! Thunderbolt crit, so crappy there. And we know the Gengar is Focus Punch too. T-Tar needs to wake up right now. There's Thunderbolt. Doesn't wake, but he didn't go for Focus Punch. He was too afraid of the wake up. Thunderbolt again. T-Tar wakes up now. There's Rock Slide. We will see the last poke. What is it? Zapdos will be good enough. Thunderbolt will kill from that HP. This one very, very close. Hclat stuck around, but he did not manage to pull it out. And this one, even though it looks like it could have gone either way, is going to go the way of Golden Sun. And that is going to send us to a decisive Game 3. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this game and the series as a whole so far. Game 3 is coming up next.